Would you like to know how Warren Buffett uses dividends to make money? Want to know exactly how much dividend income Buffett is collecting per year? Like the idea of using this information to build your own dividend empire? Then you have to check out today's video.
He is a best-selling author.
30-year-old Jason Fieber has a plan.
This guy retired at only 33 years old.
I don't know if I know too many people that have accomplished something like that.
He's really kind of a guru when it comes to passive income.
Before I get into today's content, please give us a big thumbs up if you find value in our videos. Helps us to get the word out and grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors the world has ever seen. Per Forbes, his net worth is just under $90 billion, and that's after giving away billions of dollars to charity already. He built that net worth purely through investing. He used investing as a platform to grow his wealth to stratospheric heights. He eventually put himself in the position to buy entire businesses via the conglomerate holding company he controls, which is Berkshire Hathaway Inc. While mere mortal investors like you and I generally don't have the opportunity to buy companies outright, even owning one share of a business makes you a partial owner of a business. And one share is the pathway to 10 shares, 100 shares, 1,000 shares, and so on. Those shares, by the way, often entitle you to one of the best things about being a shareholder: dividends. And I'm going to show you how Warren Buffett uses dividends to make money, which can help you make money with dividends. A dividend is a distribution of profits by a corporation to its shareholders. If a company pays a dividend, owning its stock entitles you to receive that dividend. It entitles you to that dividend all the same as anyone else, proportionate, of course, to the number of shares you own. Apple Inc., for instance, right now pays out a dividend of 20.5 cents per share per quarter. That's 82 cents a year per share. Warren Buffett owns a lot of Apple Inc. stock. I also own Apple in my portfolio. However, Buffett collects a lot more dividend income from Apple than I do because he owns many more shares than I do. But the important point here is this: both of us collect a dividend from Apple. That's the beauty of this. Apple is actually Buffett's largest position in the common stock portfolio he manages inside of Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway owns more than 944 million shares of Apple as of the end of the third quarter of 2020. That stake alone is worth over $129 billion, which is a significant chunk of the overall portfolio's value of $271 billion. Technically speaking, it's Berkshire Hathaway, not Buffett, receiving these dividends. But since Buffett controls the company and their stock portfolio, and since he has 99% of his net worth tied up in Berkshire Hathaway stock, Buffett is synonymous with Berkshire Hathaway. So how much in dividend income did Warren Buffett collect in 2019? Just over $4.5 billion. That's how much the common stock portfolio within Berkshire Hathaway collected in dividends throughout 2019. And that $4.5 billion can be used to reinvest back into the portfolio, buying even more stock, which, you guessed it, will pay out even more dividends. Plus, these dividends are often growing organically, all by themselves. That's because Warren Buffett often invests in the same high-quality dividend growth stocks that I make videos on and personally invest in. The businesses that Berkshire Hathaway buys stock in are usually increasing the amount of their dividends year in and year out. Using Apple again, they've increased their dividend for the last 9 consecutive years. Reinvesting growing dividends back into more growing dividends is a classic Buffett move. Organic dividend growth can be turbocharged by dividend reinvestment. This creates a snowball of unstoppable wealth and passive income. It's no accident that Buffett's biography is titled The Snowball. So how did Warren Buffett get in this position? Well, put very simply, he bought stocks, a lot of stocks, over and over again, and he held these stocks for very long periods of time. Now, he's historically had access to much more capital than regular investors, but this can be scaled way down to match our needs. Using dividends to make money isn't something that Buffett has a patent on. Anyone can do this. The method is building and owning a collection of high-quality dividend growth stocks as part of a diversified portfolio. Reinvest growing dividends back into the portfolio. Let stock buy more stock. Create a self-propelled snowball of wealth and passive income that grows ever larger. This method can be replicated by anyone. Indeed, I own over 100 different dividend growth stocks in my own portfolio, and this portfolio generates enough 5-figure passive dividend income for me to live off of. Sure, I'm not a billionaire, not even close, but I don't need to be. I'm retired in my 30s and living the life of my dreams because dividends pay for my bills. I get to wake up and do what I want, when I want, where I want, why I want, with whom I want. I'm able to do this because I make money from dividends while I sleep. Buffett's using dividends to make money, and so can you. The key is to get started. Build that portfolio one share, one business at a time. Check out our channel for tons of information on dividend growth stocks and building passive income. Start rolling that snowball, because before you know it, your snowball will start to turn into an avalanche. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a like if you did, and let us know in the comments what you think about Buffett's dividends. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on new content. Also, take a look at the description box below for some important links, including a link to my personal stock portfolio. This 6-figure portfolio, which I call the Fire Fund, generates enough passive dividend income for me to live off of. It allowed me to retire in my early 30s. I've made my portfolio entirely accessible over a Patreon, and I also post alerts there whenever I buy or sell a stock. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm often invested in the same high quality dividend growth stocks that I make videos on. Over the years, I've heard from thousands of investors who've been profiting from many of the same exact stocks that I own. So if you think this is something that you could benefit from as well, check the link in the description to see my portfolio and start getting my buy and sell alert. I'll see you next time.